Hi Danny, great to see you today at the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we obviously worked on today. So really happy the way things are going. If we just run through your swing, the set is getting better and better every time I see you. It's a bit blurry because we was indoors, but shaft starting trying to cut through the right forearm, not going behind you quite as much. Nice to the top of the swing, left arm and club forms one line, really happy with that. There looks quite tidy, right elbow's a bit tighter. Right elbow used to sort of spray out a little bit, so really good. Lost that line now on your head. Okay, so as you start down, we can still see here that them hips, we look at you and compare you to now Alex Noren. I think I showed you on the day Robert Rock, but if we look here, if we start to look at your left knee sort of there, we can see it's gone. Okay, so it's gone quite early in the swing. If we look at Noren's now, as he, if I go back, sorry Dan, there we go. If I show you now Alex Noren's as he turns to the top, really good, but as he starts down, we can see his knee, still see his knee. So we're still looking at this little section here, coming down. One more frame, there you go. So if we look now how much more progressed his arms are coming down than yours, Danny, we can see there all it's doing is just giving him a bit more time to get his arms in front. So if we look at you when you get to that frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames until you get your hands in the same position as him. So your legs have just spun a little bit, the club shaft's going to sort of drop behind you, and that's where them sort of high right shots are coming from. Not every time, but just when you don't time it perfectly. We can get your legs a little bit more like Noren's here, or Robert Rock, or someone like I showed you there. Just a little bit quieter means you can turn onto it and sort of sting cut as we're looking for coming through here. Club face is perfect. And the same for you. Your club face is really good here. It's a little bit flippy. You know, when we looked face on, the left arm and club wasn't completely straight. You was getting a bit of cup in the wrist, but that's the first thing I want you to work on again, is just tidy down them hips. Second thing is, we look at your head. I've given you like a new transition today. So from the top of your swing at the moment, your legs are trying to spin. From the top here, Danny, I want you to feel that you put all your pressure into your left foot and push it down. Like when I put my hand underneath your heel, I want you to try and like crush my hand. One, that's going to stop you moving lateral, which obviously creates a spin. But two, by you pushing down, it's going to lower your head and get them arms down in front of you. So I want to get that foot squashing down. If we look at your head as we start to come down that line on top of the ball, your head hasn't really lowered that much. If we look at Noren's now, you'll see at the top of his swing, he's lowered it slightly. Okay, and if we draw another line on top of his head now, as he starts down from that position, you'll see he lowers again, Danny. So you can see he's really using the ground here to sort of explode. So he's in that slot now. Look how much he's lowered there from the second line down, yeah? And then if we look as he comes into impact, crunch there, now his spring back up, which creates all of the power for impact. So pushing down into that left foot is going to stop them hips spinning, get the arms a bit more in front, and then we can start working on the pelvic thrust, which will be down and up and create some more power. Keep working on the club face for me, so don't forget to stick the stick in the butt there. Just keep working on that it doesn't hit you on the way through. Really important in the chips and pitches. Yeah, and that swing pretty much done, Danny. So make sure you pushing into that left foot on the way down. Good. Really work hard on that. Keep them legs not spinning. Work on the stick again through the shaft. Just create that club face. And just quickly on your chips. Just look at either at high chips or low chips. If it's a low chip, you're going to hit that cover drive. So you're going to be keeping the hands in front, little bit of divot. You know, keeping that sort of shaft. Imagine that stick in there for impact. That's your little low chips. And then the higher ones, you're just going to underneath release it. So you're going to get that flick in the wrist. Danny, really happy the way things are going. Really excited for you. See you soon.